Woke Up Ready TV, like this video, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell for notifications so you'll be notified every time I drop some content. Now let's get into it. This video, I'm gonna dive deep and I want y'all to dive with me and think about a few things. See, I got on my little work vest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, got this on for a reason. Had to get in the character while I speak to y'all. Now, for the good old American citizens, all citizens all around the world, you know what I mean? We've been programmed to think that, when you work hard and you do the right thing, quote unquote right thing, which is working hard, um, you would just receive all the things that you want. You know what I mean? And in all actuality, working a 9 to 5, it's not going to get you rich. You know what I mean? And I think I speak for most of us hard workers. I think I speak for most of us when I say we all dream about being rich, becoming rich. But I want y'all to think about something. Do you ever sit back and think about why you work so hard, who you're working for, and what's the reason behind you going to work every day? Now, the common person, the average person, should I say, would say, I gotta work to feed my family, gotta work to pay these bills, I gotta work, you know what I mean? I gotta work because this is what, you know, America has taught us. Is we've been programmed to go to work. Let's go to school, go to college, go to work, then you die. And I'm not saying that you know, working is a bad thing. I believe we all have I believe we all have to contribute to this world in some way, form, or fashion. We all have to contribute. I also believe that God gave us all a unique gift and talent that we should contribute to the world. But when you work in a 9 to 5, go to sleep, you work 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, you don't have the time to tap into your gifts and your talents. You just want to come home, go to sleep, get ready for the next day. And you do this over and over and over and over again, right? But do you ever ask yourself, who am I working for? Who's at the top of this food chain? Who's cutting everybody these checks? You know what I mean? You might be working for Popeyes. Your friend might be working for SEPTA. Your wife might be working in the hospital. But when it comes down to the come down, it's 100 families that rule the whole world. Facts. And these 100 families are keeping everybody working. It's amazing. 100 families out of billions of families in the world. It's only 100. That's the 1% that we're getting up, going to work for. They own everything. Everything. So do you ever ask yourself, if we all came together just for one day, right? Everybody said, you know what? We're not going to work. Nobody is going to work nowhere. Everybody just stay home. Do you know? Do you know how much can change? Now we complain about the way the world is and the way things are and bills and stuff like that. But one day of not working, I mean everybody, that would turn into 2 days, 3 days, and then everybody stick together and say, you know what, we're not paying any bills. What do you think will happen? See, a lot of people are too afraid. A lot of people don't even want to think about, oh, they're gonna cut my lights off. They're gonna throw us out in the streets. They can't. They won't. It's game over for them. How do we get everybody on the same page? How do we get everybody on the same page? I don't think that us as human beings can get everybody on the same page. I don't see it. But I do believe that it would take some immaculate event, some immaculate event that's going to happen, shake up the whole world, to make people believe and open people's eyes to realize, like, yo, I've been wasting my time. Been really wasting my time. And you see and you hear about the so-called aliens or whatever is supposed to be coming here in November. Yeah. I mean, it's everywhere. They're talking about it. Is it real? I don't know. Some saying they're they look like us, black folks, Nubian folks, should I say. Maybe that can be the event. Maybe they're tired of seeing us work so hard and be mistreated and just, lied to and taken advantage of, all for a promissory note that isn't even really real currency. And this is what we're getting up for every day, and we're stressing ourselves out when we don't have the money and the means to pay a bill, a stupid ass bill. A lot of us are so programmed, we're so quick to give these folks back their money. The same people that we're working for, we're giving the money right back to them every time we go out and pay an electric bill, a gas bill, a water bill. We give the money right back to them. We're so quick. And you know what's crazy? We think that we're doing the right thing and we feel so good after we pay our bills. I see people on social media all the time. Yeah, all my bills paid. You feel good about yourself. Oh, yeah. In all reality, you're a fool. We're all fools. And you're more of a fool for thinking that you're doing something good, for thinking that you're, uh, um, should I say, an adult, responsible. You were programmed to think this way. You're a fool. We're all fools. And they're the ones that's laughing behind the scene. Those 100 families are laughing because they got us on a rat wheel over and over again. All for promissory notes. It's like, what's the point? It's not important. You know what you should be thinking about? I saw a lady on TikTok. She said, you can keep them new Jordans. I don't want to go to the mall. I don't want to spend no money at your stores. I want to know how we got here. What was we doing before we got to Earth? How did we just pop up here on this planet? All these rules, you got to send your kids to school, do this, that, and the third. We just here. And now we're just paying bills and struggling and stressing out. When you think about it, we are fools. We are fools. I'm a fool. You're a fool. It's just that most people don't want to admit it. A lot of people's going to watch this video and be like, well, you know, I don't know what he talking about. I got to pay these bills. I got to get this money. At the end of the day, we all going to die. You can't take nothing with you. And back to what I was saying, some people is so content and so happy just to pay a bill. They will refuse to help someone in need. They would refuse to give someone a few dollars, but they'll rush to go pay a bill. Me, I always believe when I work a 9 to 5, when I work one of these, I make sure I pay myself first. Oh, the bill man can wait. You can call me irresponsible, whatever. Oh, they gonna get paid. But I'm gonna make sure I eat what I want. I'm gonna make sure I dress the way I want to. I'm gonna make sure I enjoy myself before you just debit some damn bill out of my money. I never had what's that the auto thing when bills just come, they just take the bills off your card whenever they want to. All that stuff. No, never. Never. I barely believe in banks. Unfortunately, it makes it more convenient. The banks is the biggest scams. They 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 got you thinking that your money is their money. Soon you get your check, you running to go put your check in a facility to hold your money, and when you go get your money out with a card that they gave you with some numbers on it, they charge you to get your own money out. Oh, if you spend over the money that's in there, they're gonna charge you every time. 35 out, 35 out. But they refuse to give you a loan. All the money that they have, and their money is insured. They refuse to give you a loan to help you out for a business. And don't let me get into the whole school situation. That's a whole nother scam. Yeah, college, all that shit is a scam. You know why? You see commercials every day. You want to go back to school? Yeah, you want to go back to school? Oh, financial aid, student loans. They'll give you the money just like that. If you want to go to school, you can go to school up until the day you die. They'll give you the money, but they won't give you the money. Here's the money, but we're going to pay this school for your books. And it might give you some crumbs that's left over sometimes, but they won't give you money to start a business. They won't give you money to go purchase a house. They won't, no matter how bad your credit is, you can go back to school and they give you all the money for the loans and the financial aid, but let you be flat broke and you need money to buy a house, to buy some food, to buy some clothes, to go on a trip, to start a business. 9 times out of 10, it ain't gonna happen. But they'll give you the money to go to one of their facilities to say, oh yeah, I went here. Here's a government stamp, a certificate at the end of your 4 years, and now you can go work for another one of our facilities. But they don't want you to come up on your own. They don't want to give you the money to start your own business, these dreams that you have. That in your heart, like, if I had the money, I can do this and I can do that. Yeah, I tell anybody, go to work for yourself. If you can get a job, but invest in yourself and your dreams. Do not, I don't care what it is you do. If you have the talent to be a manager at Burger King and you've been working there for 20 years, you should, listen, take your money, your savings or whatever, open up your own burger place. I don't care if you got to go buy a bunch of pounds of ground beef, flip those burgers, get some people to work for you, work from home. Make yourself money. Because everything's a scam. Jobs is a scam. School is a scam. None of this stuff is real. The money ain't real. What's real is what's about to happen. Whatever is about to come, whatever is about to happen is real. I'm just keeping it real. Wasting your time, man. We all wasting our time and we all fools. We're all fools, man. I want y'all to think about what I was saying. This Woke and Ready TV. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and don't work yourself to death. Don't work too hard for nobody. Get yours, but don't work too hard. And just always keep in mind that none of this shit means anything. Peace and love.